Welcome to our Papa Got a Brand New interview series. We're looking at the KFL and interviewing coaches and owners of teams. Today we have Matthew Knorr of the team Out of the Race. Matt, thank you very much for being here.
This is ridiculous.
Will be that as it may. We'd like to ask you a couple of questions about your season. Unfortunately, your season is already kind of over as the actual season draws to a close. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you felt about your season?
Well, it was... crushing defeat sucks. Let me tell you that, Bill. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable to see 20 points on your bench. It kind of hurts a bit. It's also really annoying to have to pick between a Ginger and Colin Kaepernick because they're not good. And when they are good, they're probably on your bench.
Very interesting points in there, man. I want to get back to some of those. What do you think went wrong for you this season? You had what felt like such a strong draft early on. What do you think? Where do you think the team went wrong?
Well, first of all, when your first round pick goes to IR, you know things are going bad. You kind of gotta look around and just make sure you haven't crapped yourself completely. Unfortunately, I could not clean up that mess. So after that, you start just praying that the ESPN projections go the way that ESPN thinks, and those things are a harsh, cruel mistress that you don't want to rely on ever.
You talked a little bit about your quarterback situation earlier on. I'd like to get back to that. Your decisions to bench Colin Kaepernick in some games turned out to be horrible coaching decisions. Would you like to comment on that?
Yes, I would like to say suck it. I made a choice and I screwed up, and that's fine. That's on me. But the fact that you bring it up in this interview kind of sucks ass.
Okay, Matt, I'm sorry you feel that way. We'll ask one more question before the end of the interview. Then, a final question: do you feel inhibited by the fact that you're in a league with two brothers who play so much better fantasy football than you? What is that like?
No, you know what? That's okay because they're both drunks and failures at life. So I let them win at fantasy football. So they can feel better about themselves. That's my gift to them as the better brother.
Very generous of you, Matt.
Yeah.
We thank you very much for being a part of this series. We'll look forward to seeing you next year when hopefully you can learn to draft a QB that you'll actually play.
Yeah, this is still ridiculous.
I wanna take you to a